What, those guys are still alive? Is the boss dead? Asked the hunters as they walked in. What happened? Did they kill it by themselves? Was the spider just big and stupid? Seeing them still alive, Hunter H-Wang thought it must have been Hunter Yu Jin-Ho's equipment. H-Wang, what do we do now? One of the hunters asked. Of course we have to win him over, Hunter H-Wang answered. Yu Jin-Ho, I searched you up because your equipment was flashy, and you turned out to be the son of someone great, Hunter H-Wang says. Hunter Yu Jin-Ho says, so what? Hunter H-Wang gives him a chance, saying, kill Sung Jin-Woo and join our group. That's the only way you'll live. Otherwise, you'll both die by our hands, he continued. Nobody will know what happened inside the dungeon anyway, he added. Hunter Yu Jin-Ho walks towards Hunter Sung, but he takes a stance like he's ready to fight, to defend himself and Hunter Sung. You're going to take his side and fight us? Hunter H-Wang asks. Frustrated, he unsheathes his sword, advancing towards Hunter Yu Jin-Ho. Have you ever killed a human before? He says. Just then, the system pops up. An emergency quest has been issued. The system tells Hunter Sung that there are entities nearby that intend to murder the player. As Hunter Sung tries to make sense of the system's message, he is suddenly struck by Jiao H-Wang's magic attack. You murderer, Hunter Yu Jin-Ho said, a sad look on his face. For a moment, he lay there, thinking how life in dungeons was one where survival of the fittest mattered more than anyone else. He gets up after taking a hit from Jiao H-Wang's magic. The hunters thought Jiao H-Wang must not have used his full power, and that was probably why Hunter Sung survived. While Jiao H-Wang himself wondered if his aim was off, because he knew he had put a lot of magic energy into that blast. Hunter Sung walks slowly to the hunter with an eerie look on his face, saying, you played around with a person's life, so are you ready to face the consequences? What is this bastard saying? One of the hunters responds. If you guys are hunters, I'm saying get ready to become the hunted. These words pissed off the hunters, but coming from the weakest hunter of all mankind, none of them saw it as a threat. One of the hunters says, sir, I'll take care of him, as he walked towards Hunter Sung. It looks like you don't understand your situation very well, he says, as he puts his arms on Hunter Sung's shoulders. The next thing, Hunter Sung pulls his dagger to the hunter's neck. Trying to make sense of what just happened, all he could say was, before his head fell off his neck. Everyone was shocked by what they just saw. Hunter Sung uttered the words *1 down as the system message appeared before him. Enemies required to be killed, 7. Enemies killed, 1. Jun Ti, one of the hunters, called out to the dead hunter. What, that bastard? When did he get the knife? In the heat of the moment, Hunter H-Wang was thinking, no matter how unguarded, Jun Ti was still a D-rank. How did an E-rank go? The whole time, Hunter Sung just stood there, thinking about how he had just killed a human. Then he looked up at the hunters, his eyes glaring at them like an angry predator about to pounce on its prey. Hunter H-Wang tells his hunters not to let their guards down, and orders Jiao H-Wang to fire at him again. Jiao H-Wang fires at Hunter Sung, but in the blink of an eye, he dashes away from the blast and appears right in front of him, giving him several slashes with his dagger. That bastard, one of the hunters screams as they charge at Hunter Sung. He gives one of them a downward strike, but just like with Jiao H-Wang, he dashes away and appears behind him, striking him with his dagger at the back of his neck. The second hunter rushes with a forward thrust attack, but Hunter Sung strikes him in the stomach. The third hunter tries attacking him, but is immediately slashed. My body isn't moving, the hunter says. The bleeding and paralysis effects had kicked in, rendering all hunters dead within seconds. Surprised by what had just happened, Hunter H-Wang says, in a flash, all our members. You bastard, you were hiding your true skills. Was it you who killed the dungeon boss? I did not expect all my members to be defeated. I'll show you that not all C ranks are on the same level. He powers himself with a defense buff and charges at Hunter Sung. In his mind, after fighting a dungeon boss and 7 hunters, he must be tired. There's no way he can break through my defense with that exhausted body. In just a second, Hunter Sung appears in front of him, saying, "Hunter H. Wang, you're strong, but there's one thing you don't know." With just his hand, Hunter Sung shoves him to the ground. "I've been leveling up this entire time," he continued. Lying on the floor, coughing and trying to make sense of what just happened, H. Wang says, "Wait, don't kill me. Spare me. I'll give you money. You can have all the mana crystals and the magic cores too." 3 times. Are you asking for forgiveness from someone you tried to kill 3 times? Hunter Sung replies. "Stop it, do you think you'll get away with this?" he continued. "Didn't you say nobody knows what happens inside a dungeon?" Hunter Sung responds. Desperate Hunter H. Wang shouts out, "You bastard, do you know who my younger brother is?" But before he could finish his words, Hunter Sung cuts off his head. Moments later, the dungeon begins to collapse. The boss was defeated. The dungeon is closing. Let's leave quickly. Completing the emergency quest, Hunter Sung is given 3 rewards, including a new skill. Blood Wrestle puts the target in a state of fear